Hello, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the new games being released by Nintendo in their own mini direct, which is their sort of thing where they release a bunch of games in general online, and a bunch of stuff that's coming to the Switch. Some of these games aren't actually out today, but they will be fairly soon, this year or next year, not any longer than that. I'll be talking about the order that actually Nintendo released the games in. First of all is Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of Necro Dancer featuring Legend of Zelda, featuring The Legend of Zelda. This game was actually released in 2019, but they added 3 more additional DLC packs, which I'll talk about in a minute. The first DLC pack, which is the character pack, they added 5 characters: Impa, Arya, Shadow Link and Shadow Zelda, and Frederick. This will be added later today and is actually on the store at the moment. And this will be all added later today, or is actually on the market at the moment, so you might want to check on the store itself. The second pack is a melody pack, which is basically songs which play in the background. There'll be 39 added songs, which will be added later on, not at the moment, which I'll tell you about in a minute. The last DLC pack, which is DLC Symphony of the Mask, which is the pack 3. It comes with 3 packs, as I said. Additional story content, play as a Skull Kid and explore a brand new land complete with these new songs and new story. Plus he also has ability to possess the power of a mask which he uses. So whichever mask you find he possesses the power of. Be pretty cool. This game is sort of like a Zelda game which you just go along, defeating people, get more hearts, go through the entire storyline. But packs 2 and 3 which will be released later before the end of October. And also there's a season pass which will be available later today, which includes bonus content, costumes for Link and Zelda. You get a bunch more stuff in it, and also sorry that I didn't actually upload yesterday. I was making sure that everything else, I was waiting for this mini direct to make a video, and also I might take more longer on some videos, it just depends really. But yeah, if you haven't actually played the game before, it'd be better to wait for a physical game which is going to come out with all the DLCs, and it'll be available October the 23rd, which will actually be pretty cool. Up next is actually a game which I'm really looking forward to. I've watched some of the gameplay on it. Up next is a Rogue, it's called Rogue Company. It's sort of like a hacker, DedSec, if you know what that is. Hopefully you do, because it's going to be coming out soon, based in London. Anyway, there's a different game entirely, but this is sort of it's a PvP game with CSGO vibes and a hint of Watch Dogs, which is where the DedSec thing came from. I'm definitely looking forward to actually play this game because, damn, it looks amazing. And it doesn't have Switch tax. It's £13, like 49p, and this is a release. You can play it now, the beta for it, which you have to buy, of course. It's not going to be a free game. Well, I mean, it could be, but it looks really, really good. It's got the CSGO vibes where you've got to disarm bombs, PvP style. It's an online multiplayer third-person shooter. It has a casual and competitive game modes, or play against AI players as well. If you get knocked down, players can actually revive you, and it has cross-platform play and cross-possession, which basically means you can play it on one console with the same game, and then you've got to get the other game on the other console. You can play it on there with the same progression through the exact same game, which is actually pretty cool. It also has motion control gameplay, which means you can use the Joy-Cons to move it to actually aim better, which is actually, thank you game, that really helps in certain games. It will have many maps, skins, and rogues, which are basically the characters which you can get in the game. Not too sure if that's going to be paid. It probably will be for some of the stuff, which obviously it would do if the game's not that expensive at launch. And also has more stuff coming as well, which is actually really, really cool. This game, very, very good. Looking forward to it a lot. Like a lot. After that, it's WWE 2K Battlegrounds, which is out 18th of September, which, you know what it is. It's sort of like the Smashdown thing, which people actually wanted on the Switch, but they didn't get it. So that's like the substitute for it. That's going to be out 18th of September, as I said. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks funny. I do like it though. It's sort of got like a funny vibe to it. But that's all I have. We don't have any more information about that one either, apart from the release date and what the game is. I mean, there's some more stuff which I can probably show you about that one, which I'll put over now. There you go. There's also, after that game, an apocalyptic legend returns, a demi-fiend, which is part human, part demon. Hopefully you might be able to get the game vibe at the moment. Drive out demons with the power of demons. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster, which is actually available spring 2021. Shame, because it looks like an epic game. It's just a remaster, that one, which came out, the first game came out 2003 on PS2, PS3, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 probably. Actually no, not Xbox 360, they don't like Xbox, which I'm glad. Good job, good choice. But yeah, and that's not all either. Shin Megami Tensei 5, that's 10, 5, will be a lot better graphics and a brand new storyline, which that's pretty much a game which you want to look for, because some of the trailer for it looks amazing. Like, it's a sort of Xbox One graphics on a Switch, and same with PS4 Pro on a Switch. It looks all epic. Like, if that's in-game stuff, that looks amazing. In Shin Tensei 3 Nocturne, which is the first game, the remaster version, you take on the young role of a little boy who is caught up in the apocalypse while visiting his sick teacher, Yako Takini, or Tako. I'm not too sure how you meant to say it, but I don't speak Japanese, which is the game. It's same, what's it called, that game? It's on the same realms of Devil May Cry, which is, you can play as Dante as a side character, or maybe a sidekick or something like that. I haven't played this game because it's fairly old, and I was born in 2003, so didn't really work well for that. I can't play it as I was born, unless it just came out with like a Switch or something. Then it'll be a time traveler as well. But yeah, you visit the sick teacher. I have actually played the Devil May Cry, which I think is the same line of this, and it's sort of like that game which was on PS4, which Infamous, that's the game called. It's sort of like that, which I think it's like that-ish. And also, with his two classmates, Shike? I don't know how to say it because I'm not Japanese. Shike and Isumi. The player must survive in a vortex world with new powers and capabilities given to him through Megami. Sorry if I don't say this right. Which is actually obtained by Lucifer himself, which you get it. It's basically like a Devil May Cry game, pretty much, with epic powers and sort of Infamous stuff like that, which is actually really cool. If you haven't played Infamous, it's a good game as well. That's on PS4 and PS3. I got it on both, or did have it on PS4, but sort of. Infamous 2 was on PS4, and then Infamous the first was on PS3. With these powers, you are given the opportunity to align yourself with the reason that decides what the world will actually become. So you basically get a say in what the world will change like and stuff like that. It's fairly cool, not gonna lie. Like, that's pretty much everything for it. I can't wait for Zelda 2 to come out. Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. That game's gonna be so good. That's another one which people were looking forward to, and a bunch of other games which I can't really mention because there's so many. But this is just the mini direct. There isn't going to be another one that I know of yet. There might be, and I'll leave that in the comments down below, or in the description or somewhere like that. So yeah, probably look down there. Also leave a comment if you did actually like this. Do give me a like if you liked it. Give me a dislike if you didn't. And leave a comment down below just saying anything you want, what games you're looking forward to. Maybe the Origami King. Mario the Origami King. That one's pretty cool. And then also, that's actually taken over Animal Crossing, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I made a video on sort of games like that, so if you want to look at that, feel free. I'll leave it in the top. I can't find it there. So yeah, enjoy everyone. Goodbye.